Today we're doing a how-to video on selling remotes, so don't change that channel. Hey everyone, welcome back to Resale Dojo, where we grow reselling businesses together. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to sell remote controls on eBay or whatever platform that you are looking to sell them on. And the reason why I want to show you guys it, because yesterday I found this bag for 10 bucks at my local thrift store of about a dozen remotes in there. And I wanted to show you guys how you're able to make some money off remotes, whether it's selling them by themselves or pairing them with the systems that they're intended to go with. In this video, it's going to be a walkthrough that everything I look for remotes. I'm going to go through sourcing, we're going to go through testing, we're going to go through listing, and we're going to go through shipping. First, let's talk about sourcing. When I am sourcing remotes, I'm mainly looking for them for two reasons. One is to either sell them by themselves, and in those situations, I'm trying to sell them for at least $19.95 with free shipping on eBay. And that is my model that I follow because I don't want to be wasting time on remotes that are less valuable than that. The second type of remote that I find is one that I'm able to actually combine with the physical unit that's supposed to be used with. Usually for me that is like a VCR or a DVD VCR combo unit. Sometimes that is going to be a Wave radio or like an Apple TV. So now let's go through some remotes that you should be looking out for. Here are just an example of some type of remotes that you're going to be able to find out there. And there is a wide variety of remotes for you to be looking out for. There are remotes for TVs, there are remotes for Apple TVs, there are remotes for Bose radios, for stereos, VCRs, DVD players. All types of electronic equipment require remotes. So you're going to be finding them a lot out there. And mostly they work about 90% of the time because the people's electronic unit is what broke and not the remote. First example I have here are these two Kenwood remotes. They actually go for about $30 to $35 each. So you definitely want to look out for Kenwood whenever you see them. Also check out Pioneer if you ever see those out as well. This Akai remote actually only goes for about $17. So this is on the lower end of my remote pricing. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can find remotes from no-name brands or brands that you've never heard of, not very popular brands that will actually sell for some good money. One of my rule of thumbs for remotes is always looking for remotes that look weird. In this home theater master remote, the MX500 goes for around $30 with free shipping. Definitely check out any type of weird looking remote, especially if it looks like kind of like a Logitech knockoff. Speaking of Logitechs, always look at the Logitechs that are out there in the comps. This Harmony One goes for around $50. Not all remotes are for TVs or VCRs. This Beta Bright remote is for LED scrolling panels. This one should go for around $35. Another remote that you should be looking out for is Denon. A lot of times I'd rather just flip the remotes than the Denon unit themselves. This remote goes for $65. Lastly, this Sony remote goes for about $30. Not all Sony remotes go for really good money, but they are really good if you need to combine them with VCRs, combo units, CD players, any of that type of stuff that you find frequently out there. I'm a lot of times grabbing Sony remotes to combine with other units. The next step with remotes are testing your remote. The first step is you want to take out any batteries that you have in the back and make sure that that compartment is clean. Now, if you see any corrosion on the wires in the back, you will want to get some vinegar and put on a Q-tip and get that corrosion off just by wiping it clean. Now, for myself, if I find remotes that have a lot of corrosion on them, I usually pass them up because a lot of times those wires will be corroded through and snap off. The next step will be putting fresh batteries in your remote. Now, to test remotes, it's really easy. All you're gonna need is a remote with fresh batteries and your phone set to camera mode. Now, I'm not gonna be able to show you guys fully how to test them in this lit up room, but you're gonna wanna do this in a dark room, probably one that has no windows like a bathroom or a closet. And the next step is when you are in that dark room and closet, you will go in there and you will start pointing the front end of your remote at your camera phone, and you're going to be pushing each button and you're going to be seeing a red light pop up on your screen. Now, if you don't see a red light pop up on your screen, it's usually because your batteries are dead or the remote is broken. And sometimes that is going to be very faint, and sometimes you're going to be able to see it really easy. And if you have a multi-function remote, one that is used for VCRs, CD players, TVs, all those different type of electronics out there. When you're testing out, like say the channel changing function on your remote, you're going to make sure that you have it set to TV. If you are testing out, say, the CD player, you want to make sure you hit the CD player button first, so it changes it to those settings, and then you just test out, you know, skip disc or fast forward or whatever on that section of your remote. And that's usually going to be how you're going to be able to test out the remote fully. The next thing we're going to go over is how to list your item. Now, my preferred platform is eBay, so that's what we're going to talk about, but these steps will work for you on any platform. The first thing is going to be taking pictures, and you're only going to need to take 3 types of pictures. Now, for these pictures, you're preferably going to want to use a white background. The first one's just going to be the front of the remote, then the back of the remote with no sticker, of course. And then you're going to do a zoomed in photo of the item number. And those 3 pictures are really all you need, because a person just wants to see that you have the remote and see that it's in decent condition. Now, when I make the listing, I usually price it towards the top in the market, especially because most remotes have a good sell-through rate. If it has over 100% sell-through rate, I'm always at the top end of the market because I know it will sell eventually. Now, if it's under 100%, I usually price it around the median range of what is listed out there. And when I put my listing up, I always use free shipping, but that is up to you and your business model. Now, lastly, I will always recommend you to sell it internationally or through the GSP program, because a lot of times your remote may be the only remote out there that someone in another country is going to be able to have access to, and you're going to be able to get that premium price that you have it listed for on eBay. Next, let's talk about shipping the item, which is super easy. The only 2 things that you're going to need is some bubble wrap and a bubble mailer. All you're going to do is wrap up your remote in the bubble wrap, then tape up the ends. Next, you're just going to slide it into your bubble mailer, seal off the top, and slap a label on it. And that's how easy it is to ship a remote. 2 of the great things about remotes are they don't break very easy, and they always are going to be shipping for under 1 pound. So you're going to be able to save a lot of money when you ship via first class. Now, if you have a bigger remote like this, all you're going to need is a bigger bubble mailer. And the only time I box up remotes are the ones that are with cradles, like the Logitech ones, or ones that are more expensive, like $60 or more. So there you guys go. That's a down and dirty on how to sell remotes on eBay or whatever platform that you choose to sell on. I walked you guys through sourcing, testing, listing, and shipping. Hopefully that makes it a lot easier for you guys. Hopefully you guys have some ideas of which ones to look out for. There are a lot of different brands out there, a lot of different types out there. My rule of thumb is the weirder the remote, usually the better chance of making some good money. So look those obscure ones up and hopefully you find a home run. So thank you guys for joining me. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Hit the subscribe down below. Check out one of the 2 helpful videos over there. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.